DC Everest Evergreens and your Marshfield Tigers. Marshfield High School promotes good sportsmanship by its athletes, coaches, and fans. We request your cooperation by supporting the athletes and officials in a positive manner. Abusive comments and behavior will not be tolerated. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting DC Everest Evergreens, at forward number 3, Caden Allen. At forward number 7, Hayden Johnson. At forward number 18, Cole Van Slank. On defense, number 2, Xavier May. Also on defense, number 9, Gabe Simonson. And at goalie, number 29, Griffin Bunnell. Head coach for the Evergreens is Dan Van Slyke. Assistant coaches are Colin Helke and TJ Christensen. And now, the starting lineup for your Marshfield Tigers. At forward, number 9, Cole Kenny. At forward, number 11, Wyatt Fisher. At forward, number 19, Jacob Lockland. On defense, number 10, Cashton Anderson. Rounding out the defense, number 25, Alex Chen. And in goal, number 33, Neil Mullins. Head coach of the Tigers is Matt Everfall. Assistant coaches are Mike Hankey, Joe Bucky, Nelson Spindler, and Cole Halverson. Officials for tonight's game are John Seehafer, Matt Skogstad, and Justin Peters. At this time, if you are able, please stand. Remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you. Very good. Let's play some hockey.
Kind sir. A little bit more. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Anderson here along. We'll get things going here, ladies and gentlemen. John Standifer on production. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Just underway here from Marshfield. We're starting a little early tonight due to the weather. Hope to get this match in. The Evergreens come into this at 1-0 in the Valley and 2-1 overall. Dan Van Slyke is the head coach of Everest. Their last matchup was a 3-1 win at Waukesha last Saturday. They're scheduled to play at home versus Mosinee on Thursday. Look out for Hayden Johnson, Caden Allen, and who have scored 2 goals, and Gabe Simonson, who has scored 3. The Everest Evergreens in the green and white uniforms. Marshfield in their home whites. Marshfield comes into this matchup 0-1 in the conference and 0-2 overall. Their last match was an 8-1 loss at Wausau West last Tuesday, and they will be playing hosting Mosinee on Tuesday, December 23rd. Wyatt Fisher leads the team for Marshfield in goals with 2 assists is Hutch Anderson with 2. Neil Mullins in goal tonight for Marshfield. Had the opportunity to sing a national anthem for the people here. That was a nice thing. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you for tuning in. My second game as a broadcasting hockey. Getting kind of the hang of it. It's a very fast game. Everest will set things up through the ball and puck in the neutral zone. Some pretty good checking going on. Hayden Johnson in the far end. Griffin Bunnell is the goalie for Everest. In the Marshfield zone. Marshfield looking to clear. They get it down into the Everest zone. Picked up by Xavier May and moved out. Caden Allen. Kind of in a tussle with Wyatt Fisher. They got a scrum on the near board. Good shot by Cole Van Slyke. 2 very arch-rival teams on the ice tonight. Shot on goal and a score! Through the wickets of Mullins. It's 13-12 here in the first period, and it's 1-0. Everest. Not quite 4 minutes in, and we're back at action here.
DCO goal number 9, Gabe Simonson, assisted by number 7, Hayden Johnson, and number 18, Cole Van Slyke.
Gabe Simonson with the goal. Not quite 4 minutes into the match, and it's 1-0. I think I left my gloves up in the press box. It's a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Friends, discover Marshfield's wellness destination, Be Well Studio. Experience Cutting-edge recovery tools like hydromassage, infrared sauna, red light therapy, PMF, and more, all designed to help your body and mind feel their best. Each 15 to 30-minute session is just $29 with memberships and packages available. Book your wellness session today at BeWellStudio.com. Joe Anderson, John Standifer bringing you tonight's hockey match between the Evergreens and the Tigers here on Zaleski Sports. 1-0 Everest. Marshfield on the attack. And tied up in the boards on the near side. And there the puck comes out. Pushed out by Cooper Barigi. Hope I got that name correct. Barigi, there we go. That's right. Whistle. Line change. As Griffin Bunnell scooped it up. We'll have a face-off in the Everest zone. Marshfield looking to answer here. Everest will clear in the Marshfield zone. And scooped up by Mullins. Milwaukee Demo Days are this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. It's the biggest Milwaukee sale of the year, just in time for Christmas. Milwaukee Demo Days this Friday and Saturday at Hiller's True Value in Marshfield. Another shot Mullins knocks away. Slavin will control. Hayden Johnson keeps it in the Marshfield zone. Marshfield on the advance. That's Wyatt Fisher. Checked into the board. Xavier May clears it. Here's Allen up ahead. Cole Van Slyke brings it back up top. There's some pretty good checking tonight. Early on here. Marshfield on the attack in the Everest zone. Good block by Braxton Byler. Marshfield trying to get a shot on goal here, a clean shot. He pushed it back in, scooped up by Bunnell. Cleared by May. Everest on the attack. Knocked away by Mullins on the shot. Whistle blown as Mullins deadens the puck. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Frayne Auto Body, House of Heating, Taqueria Monarca, and Total Electric. Marshfield looks to clear. Everest says no. Good hustle for Jack Matilla. Everest again on the attack. They have really kept that puck in the Marshfield zone. Approaching 9 minutes here in the first period. Marshfield looking for their first win of the season. Schwartz's Seamless Roofing. Does your roof need attention? Call Schwartz's Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield today. They're your hail damage experts, and they serve all of central Wisconsin with both residential and commercial roofing. Face off in the Marshfield zone. Controlled by Everest. In the corner. Good check for Cashton Anderson. Anderson is really doing some good checks into the boards. Marshfield now on the attack. On the stick of Fisher, he loses it. Here comes Caden Allen. Everest will track it down and reset. Good pressure by Wyatt Fisher. But Everest gets it out, gets it in the Marshfield zone. Off the backboard. Goes around. Good hustle by Gabe Simonson of Everest. Staying with it. In the neutral zone, trying to get it in the Marshfield zone. Now it's going back to Everest. And we'll have a face-off. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Joe Anderson here, bringing you play-by-play. The maestro of the modulator, the vicar of video, Mr. John Standifer, my producer tonight. Face-off, far end. On what's supposed to be a very snowy night here in central Wisconsin. Back down into the Everest zone. 7 minutes left here in the first period. 1-0 Evergreens. Clay Krings. Along with Cooper Barigi. They bring it back out into the neutral zone. Everest will push back down. Van Slyke. Fresh legs come in for both teams. We hope you're enjoying our broadcast of tonight's match. It's a good night to sit in the recliner and tune into Zaleski Sports, as you're going to be getting the snowblower up and going tomorrow morning. Here, Marshfield will flip it into the Everest zone, tracked down by the Evergreens. Good shot on goal, but wide by Matilla. Barigi and Matilla scrum for the puck. Good steal of the puck, shot. Nah, couldn't get enough on it. Good look for Wyatt Fisher. He just couldn't get enough to get that back flip. Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing the Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. After the face-off, back to action. Shot on goal, knocked away by Bunnell. Back to the neutral zone. Marshfield will corral and reset. Up ahead to Loki. Here comes Everest. Now Marshfield with the steal. Fisher, shot. Knocked away by Bunnell. Scooped in the glove. Stern-Weiss & Sons Ready Mix and Block plant of Marshfield is now hiring boom truck and concrete truck drivers. Be home every night and work for the hometown team at Stern-Weiss & Sons. If it's time for you to make a change, apply today at the Wren Road Ready Mix plant. Stern-Weiss & Sons of Marshfield. 4:45 left in period one. 1-0 Everest in the neutral zone. Everest advances. The defense for Marshfield has picked up here since that first goal. Their intensity level picked up. And I think we're going to get icing. Hey, I got it right. Johnson, I got it right. Icing the call. A lot of games and matches are postponed tonight due to the expected poor weather. If you're not sure which ones are still on, go to ZaleskiSports.com and look under the live game tabs to see what's still in action. It's nice having John here to kind of keep me on tack, saying the right things. Shot wide. Marshfield's had some pretty good shots, just can't put the biscuit in the basket. Everest keeping the pressure up. Was that an offsides? Okay. Face off. Belongs to Everest. Both teams at full strength. Yet to have a penalty called on either squad. Going to be tracked down by Bode Slavin. Line shift. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Knocked away by Mullins. After that first goal, he has tightened up the spots in the net. Good hustle. Everest will push it into the... And that's icing. I got two icing calls right, yes. Gotta remember, friends, this is only my second hockey match that I've ever broadcast. I want to make sure I do it right. Sometimes you get broadcasters who try to broadcast a match or a game or whatever, and they're like, what are you talking about? After the face-off, Everest will push. Pass over to Haupt and get it into the Marshfield zone. Marshfield looks to clear. I head now to Fisher. Wyatt Fisher pass. Nice pass. Shot knocked away by Bunnell. Good work by Bunnell in the net between the pipes. Going to be tracked down by Alex Chen. Chen tries to clear it. In the neutral zone. Whitmore had controlled. This is Johnson to Slavin. And Hayden Johnson, shot on goal, blocked away by Mullins. Good work by Neil Mullins.
1 minute left in the period.
You heard 1 minute left in the period. Shot high. .35 seconds back into the Everest zone. Icing again. Special thanks to our game day sponsors, Woodfield Inn and Suites, Brown's Bar, Rem's Funeral Home, and G&D Wood Products. .32 seconds remaining here in period one. Fisher blocked into the board. Very physical match here tonight early on. Skates around the board. Puck on the far side. And the horn will sound, and that will end period one. DC Everest 1, Marshfield nothing. You're watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports. Back after these messages. See you then.
Set the sails for Black November. Smee, this one looks epic.
Our inventory is mighty and in ship shape, Captain.
Arr, whether it's furniture, appliances, or mattresses, they are all priced to set sail, Captain.
I see it's time for me to take me Black November back. This could be interesting.
Follow your compass to Mittens in Marshfield and find your treasure chest this Black November.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let Smith Brothers Meats cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby open Monday through Saturday. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Call Sammy or Sue today and visit on North Central Avenue, Brock & Decker.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobeson Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobeson Buses offers a flexible schedule and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobeson.com for more information and to find a Cobeson terminal near you.
Nuts Deep 2, a Marshfield favorite for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Soup, salad, pizza, omelets, sandwiches, wraps, and burgers. How about appetizers like loaded tots and super nuts nachos? 14 large TVs to watch all your favorite games. Plus, entertainment and event space for groups large and small for your upcoming parties. Nuts Deep 2 again, awarded Best Burgers and Fish Fry in Marshfield. Nuts Deep 2 on South Central Avenue in Marshfield and Nuts Deep 2 North in Spencer.
Partners Bank, know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fure, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 16 years in a row. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken is ready for your call now. Choose drunken chicken, BLT, Western, mac and cheese, sweet chili chicken, and more. Plus, Scotty's has broasted chicken, fish sandwiches, salads, and desserts. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118 and Scotty'sPizza.com.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, how can I help you?
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting roller coaster, come bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
Welcome back to the Marshfield Hockey Arena here in Marshfield on the southeast section of town. Joe Anderson here, joined by the maestro of the modulator, Mr. John Standifer. After one period, 1-0 in favor of the Everest Evergreens. The one and only goal scored was at the 13-12 mark by Gabe Simonson with the goal. Marshfield started off a little flat, gave up that goal less 4 minutes into the match, and after that they seemed to wake up and their intensity really improved, because I'll tell you, Everest really came out of the chute ready to go. Marshfield looking for their first victory of the season. I have them at 0-2. DC Everest at 2-1. Infinity Exteriors, they've been installing Peace of Mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality you can trust. That's Infinity Exteriors. Take a look and see who's tuned into our broadcast tonight, see how many we have watching tonight. A lot of matches and games have been posted ready to go. But when in doubt, my shovel is also already charged up and ready to go. As all people have a shovel charged up. Well, I'm trying to do something that I shouldn't do. because I always advise you, ladies and gentlemen, to do this. If when in doubt, you want to go to ZalewskiSports.com and look under live games to find out which games are being broadcast that night. Well, I'm going to the feed right now, and I can see and Wisconsin Hockey says, didn't know this was a sing-along. This is varsity, Wisconsin Hockey 2025. Thanks for the compliments as well. I'll tell you something. We have some concerns about the camera work. We're in the corner, and John is doing an outstanding job because you don't want to move it too fast. Otherwise, you're going to end up with whiplash sitting in the recliner. So, and John's doing fantastic. I would not want to be covering hockey with a camera. If we were in mid ice, it would be fine. But it is what it is. We're doing well. And thanks for tuning in, and thanks for your comments and compliments and suggestions. Much appreciated. But we stay here at 1-0 as the Zamboni finishes up its work. Tell you what, John, let's take a break and come back after a few more messages from our sponsors. You're watching high school hockey on Zalewski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around here is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
They, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Taqueria Monarca is now open at the Marshfield Mall. Experience the bold and fresh flavors of Mexico in Marshfield at Taqueria Monarca. Delicious tacos, burritos, quesadillas, bowls, and drinks. Kick things up a notch with the fresh salsa bar. Taqueria Monarca is fast, casual, and delicious.
We are ready to serve you the bold, fresh flavors from Mexico. Welcome to Taqueria Monarca.
We'll see the lads certainly come out for period number 2. Observations from period number 1. Marshfield came out, in my opinion, a little flat and gave up that goal less than 4 minutes in. And since then, their intensity level really picked up, and they had some really solid shots on goal. Wyatt Fisher had the best almost shot. He had a right point blank range, but couldn't get that backhand to flip it in. He was just a little bit short. And after the first goal given up by Neil Mullins, he has tightened up his defense quite considerably, and only have with a 1-goal lead for Everest as we enter period number 2 shortly. They've got to come out and put the goals back in. If you're looking for other matches and games to tune into tonight, go to ZalewskiSports.com and check out the live games tab. If you go up 1, yeah, then I'm good. If that's okay, I mean, if you're good.
Stay right up here.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Are we still going here, my friend? Okay. Just kind of assisting some fans from Everest so we get a good sight line here. Just got one more tall gentleman that's I'm going to ask to move here when we start to play again. Everest coming out of the locker room. Shout outs to Wisconsin Hockey 2025 and Yaya K 3Z for chiming in. Nice to know that you're watching. And it was a pleasure and an honor to sing the national anthem tonight before this match started. Whenever I get a chance to do it, I appreciate it. 35 years as a music teacher, and I'm doing a job I love just as much as teaching, and is working here for Zaleski Sports. We hope you enjoyed tuning in to watch tonight. Everest coming back out on the ice, ready to start the second period. And while they come out, just a reminder here. The Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Marshfield now entering the ice as well. Switching sides. I'll switch sides on my old music stand I brought along. This is working out very well tonight for me. And yes, I brought my guide along too to show me the areas where the neutral zone is and the offensive and defensive zones. Face off here for period 2. Everest to your left and Marshfield to your right. Whoa, linesman took a tumble. He's back up on his feet. Shout out to the linesman. Well, that's the head official, I believe. Everest putting the pressure on Marshfield. Marshfield clears it out. That's Loki. Everest looking to clear. Marshfield trying to keep that pressure on. Back into the Marshfield zone. Mullins will push it away. Everest will take the steal. Shot. Snag. Good snag by Neil Mullins. Made it look pretty easy. Just kind of snagged it and had it. I'm always very impressed with goalies. Would I want to do that? Gosh, no. Good check. There has been some big cross checks tonight for both teams. Whistle. Offside. We're going to have a face-off nevertheless. Joe Anderson here, joined by John Standifer. John is the hockey guy. He bails me out when I get confused yet. Good shot. Mullins blocks it away. Ahead to Matilla. Marshfield looks to clear. Byler keeps it down in the Marshfield zone. Good check. Here comes the Tigers. And they'll flip it into the Everest zone. Here comes the Evergreens with a whistle. And I think we're going to have some penalty minutes here. And he's going to the tube. And we've got a penalty against Marshfield. Wait till it comes up and wait till it's announced. Be a face-off in the Marshfield zone. Whistle. I mean, they've got to get the... all right, the penalty is going to be on Braden Widman. 2 minutes.
Coincidental minors, Marshfield number 12 for roughing, DC Everest number 14 for roughing.
And number 14, we have both in. Aiden helped. 2 minutes. So both squads a man down. Each serving a penalty for roughing. Flipped into the Everest zone. Four on four, swung away by Bunnell, and a whistle as the crease was moved. They'll reset. Little AC/DC to break the monotony. There is no monotony in hockey, friends. This is a pretty intense match. Lots of cross-checking going on tonight. So far, the officials have kept everything under control. Head official over by the scorer's box, taking care of some items. We know we got Wisconsin 2025 watching. We also have WIAA K3Z. Or is it Kez or Keys? Leave your positive comment on the YouTube page. I'll give you a shout out. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hope to make sure that I miss the expected snow. Get the drive back to Loyal after this. John, you've got a little bit shorter of a drive, don't you? Yeah. Face off. There we go. Back into the Marshfield zone. Good check in the boards. Allen taken out by Barry. Flipped out. Knocked down by Everest. In the neutral zone. Who's got control? Marshfield will retain. Flips it ahead. Nice pass. A little wide, though, for Loki. A defensive struggle here after that opening goal. Both teams will be at full strength soon. Each a man down. Here comes the Tigers, knocked away from Truby. Everest on the attack. That shot knocked away. Good defensive play by Cashton Anderson. Marshfield looks to clear. Everest with fervor. Up top. Shot off the mark. Good shot knocked away by Mullins. And the whistle blows, and both teams at full strength. Wow, we've got Mike is watching from Billings, Montana. Cool beans. I got to get my glasses on too, so hold on a moment, please. Both teams really hammering. Helped. And Everest is going to try to track it down. Blake Meisner with pursuit. Both teams at full strength. Breakaway shot knocked away by Mullins. Good work. Aiden helped with a shot on goal, and Mullins knocked it away. So Mike Hopp is listening from Billings, Montana. So thank you, Mike. And Jeff Every, good luck tonight to our son, the head coach Van Slyke, and grandsons Cole and Will. I think we have a goal on our scoreboard, don't we, John? Yeah. It is only 1-0.
Marshfield penalty. Number 6, 2 minutes for Postgame.
Only one goal so far in the first period. Everest doing their darndest to try to get that second goal, but Marshfield with some pretty good defense. And the whistle blows. And face off in the neutral zone. Shots on goal on the scoreboard? No, they do not. Penalty for Marshfield is going to be number 6. That's Cody Schindler. Got a minute and a half. Power play shot here for Everest. Shot wide from Simonson. Marshfield looking to clear down a man. Everest keeping the pressure on the Tigers. Back to the neutral zone. Cole Van Slyke. Shot. Mullins tries. Mullins another block. Good job by Mullins in the net. And Marshfield is going to get. Going to be kept alive. 30 seconds left in the penalty. 30 seconds left for the power play for Everest. Good hustle by Marshfield. Whistle blows. "16 seconds left in the penalty for Marshfield. Power play yet for Everest. We have officials conferring. No Wisconsin Hockey 2025. They do not have shots on goal. We've got a penalty, a 2-minute penalty on Everest now. That's going to be on number 23. Maybe they mean 28. Maybe it's Cade Wellman. There is not a 23 on the roster for Everest. So each team a man down. So both teams 4-on-4 for 13 seconds.
Number 23, 2 minutes for interference. And number 18, 2 minutes for slashing.
So 2 penalties, 18 and 23.
Marshfield, full strength.
20 Braxton.
Who's 23 though?
23 is actually 20.
Oh, okay. So it's got assistance from a super fan here for Everest, Braxton Byler. Was that right?
No, its number's actually 20. They just put the wrong one on the board.
Oh, okay. All right, I thought so. It was Braxton Byler. Thank you, sir. So Byler and Van Slyke in the penalty box for Everest. Marshfield back at full strength, so it's power play 5-on-3 for the next minute and 15 seconds. Shot on goal, knocked away. Bunnell has done well in the net. Another good shot by Wyatt Fisher. Fisher again, a shot wide. Tracked down by Marshfield. They'll reset through the neutral zone back into the Everest zone. Fisher behind the goal. 40 seconds left in the 5-on-3 and a whistle blows. I'll tell you, Mr. Griffin Bunnell has done well between the pipes. Yeah, you are correct. It is Braxton Byler and Cole Van Slyke. You are correct. They put the wrong number up. A gentleman here from Everest helped me out. They put number 23 up on the board. There is no 23 on the roster, and they meant to put 20. Nevertheless, you got 35 seconds left with the 5-on-3 advantage for Marshfield. Going to take advantage of it if they can. Time ticking away. Another stop by Bunnell. Done well so far. Griffin Bunnell is 2-1 on the season. He's only allowed 6 goals, 84 saves coming into this match. Neil Mullins for Marshfield, 88 saves on 100 shots, 12 goals allowed. 10 seconds left in the advantage. Two, one, and everybody's back at full strength. And the Evergreen's shot knocked down by Mullins. Trying to clear the puck, they can't. Everest in the corner. Behind the goal line. Marshfield now pushes it Back on. All right. We've always got to worry about gremlins. 5:20 left here in the second period. Still 1-0 Everest. We're back on. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your cooperation. And this is an elite hockey game. Another one Mullins knocks away. Boy, he has really tightened up that defense. Whistle and a line change. We kind of had a Mr. Scott moment. We need more to power, Scotty. Someone kind of pulled the cord and we're back on. Hey, Wisconsin fan 13 is watching. Good to know I'm entertaining. Face off. Marshfield zone. Marshfield looks to clear. Everest keeps the pressure on Mullins. Another shot block. Out of the crease. Good shot by Simonson, but wide. And Everest just feverishly keeping it in that Marshfield zone. Tigers look to clear. Tracked down by Xavier May. Good cross-checking by both teams. Caden Allen looks to clear. Behind the goal line. Bunnell will clear it out. Ahead to Johnson. Johnson crashed into the board. Braden Widman. Both longtime rivals in the Valley here. Hayden Johnson loses it. 2-on-1 and whistle blows. Not sure where Jason is. This is Joe Anderson working with John Standifer tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Hockey game number 2 for me. And I thank you for your patience and learn a little bit new every game. Mullins trying to clear it. Strobel with the shot. Glove saved by Mullins. Face-off coming up. Face-off. Three minutes left here in period number 2. Only one goal, and that's for Everest. Whitmore on the move. In the corner. Good pass by Whitmore, but intercepted by Barry. Marshfield on the press now. Shot high. Good check. Marshfield looks to clear. Cannot. Strobel. Strobel lost the puck. He hustles back down the ice. Veer Petrosky. Another solid check into the boards. Under 2 minutes. Good check by Connor Stefanski. Fresh line in for Everest. Back into the Everest zone. And a whistle blows. Again, if you're not sure what matches and games are on tonight, go to ZaleskiSports.com. Click on the Live Games tab, and it will have the links for you to click on to watch. Good shot, but blocked by Mullins. Good slapper by Bode Sleven. Everest has kept the pressure on Marshfield. Shot and goal! Goal by Hayden Johnson. Nice goal by Hayden Johnson here in period number 2. 1:14 left here in the second period. This one I will not have to wait for the announcement of the goal scorer. I was able to see that one clear. Nice slap shot by Hayden Johnson to make it 2-0 Everest.
BC Everest goal number 7, Hayden Johnson, assisted by number 18, Cole Van Slate. Time of goal 15:46 in the second period.
Another shot Mullins knocks away. Mullins has had a busy night between the pipes. A lot of shots on goal, and Everest does not let up that pressure. 48 seconds left here in period 2. Another shot on goal, knocked away by Munnell. Scrum. And we're going to have a face-off coming up. Mr. Neil Mullins has had, again, a very busy match here in goal. After the face-off back into the Everest zone. Whistle. And we're going to have icing. Face-off back in the Marshfield zone. 30 seconds left here in period 2. 2-0 Everest. Mullins a shot wide. Another shot spot on but knocked away. 20 seconds. In the neutral zone. Everest tries to control. Back to Marshfield with 3, 2, 1. And that will end the second period. Everest 2, Marshfield nothing. Back after this. After these messages, you're watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Rigel Plumbing and Heating in Marshfield, your local Amana dealer. Call Rigel Plumbing and Heating today to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter ahead. For expertise, honesty, and stellar service, look no further than Heritage Auto Body. Heritage Auto Body has free estimates and works with your insurance. Heritage Auto Body on Heritage Drive in Marshfield.
Nestled in the Wildwood Park and Zoo, the Marshfield Rotary Winter Wonderland has dazzled families with over 1 million lights displayed. Admission is free. Cash donations and non-perishable items encouraged. The Winter Wonderland is open November 28th through December 31st.
Hey Fleet Farm fans, you asked, we listened. You wanted lower prices? You got them. In-store, online. We drop prices everywhere. Lower prices on summer favorites like Liquid Pool Shock, Griller's Gold Barbecue Pellets, and Airhead Towables. Lower prices on big name pet care like Purina Tidy Cats. Lower prices on Valvoline motor oils. All because you said so. Look for the bright green price drop signs to find new lower prices on everything you need for everyday life. Only at Fleet Farm.
Hey, need a lift? No, I can't give you a ride, because I can't drive yet. But I can tell you all about the new awesome lift chairs at Mall Furniture. These things are so cool.
Mall Furniture has over 40 lift chairs in stock and ready for delivery anywhere in central Wisconsin.
Let's be real. We all need a lift once in a while. So when it's your turn for a new lift chair, head to Mall, because we got them all.
Mall Furniture and Mattress, West 9th Street, Marshfield.
Did you see this?
We gotta go. That's right, Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Hurry in and wrap up those big projects. Countertops are the center of the home, and Menards carries a great selection, from elegant to everyday options, with durability that can take you from crayons to calculus. Transform everyday spaces into gathering places with countertops from Menards. Now's the time to complete your project. The 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards.
Hiller's True Value is Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. Check out Hiller's large selection of heated gear to keep you warm wherever you go this winter. Hiller's True Value of Marshfield. Buy your next vehicle from Gross Buick of Marshfield. Gross Buick is home of the lifetime engine warranty on select vehicles. Gross Buick, where you get a free courtesy car. Gross Buick of Marshfield.
Hi friends, are you a retiree like myself and have some spare time and wanting to meet new people? I drive school bus for Cobeson Buses. I enjoy seeing many smiling faces, and I still have time for the activities I enjoy. Cobeson Buses offers a flexible schedule, and it's a well-paid part-time job. It's the perfect balance of work and play. Come join me make a difference in your community. Visit Cobeson.com for more information and to find a Cobeson terminal near you.
At Rice's More Than Floors, you'll find quality window treatments, paint, tile, remnants, and of course, quality flooring. So you have three options. Come visit us here in Marshfield. We're near Fleet Farm. 2, check out our website, ricesmorethanfloors.com. Or 3, give us a call or text at 715-384-4554. And yes, pets are allowed in Rice's when accompanied by a well-behaved human.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet GMC, and I am standing in our all-new Express Lane. Open now, no appointment necessary. Stop on in and get things like oil changes, filters, quick lubes. No appointment necessary. See you soon.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys hockey, as we have got 2 periods in the books. Watching the Zamboni do this voodoo it do. We can do a quick recap of the scoring. Both goals for DC Everest. First goal happened at 13:12 of the first period. Put in by Gabe Simonson of the Evergreens. And period 2 saw, with a 1:14 left, Hayden Johnson of the Evergreens put in a goal. And that's where we stand, is at 2-0 after 2. Don't forget our friends from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. You want to be my friend, bring me sausage and Nasonville Dairy cheese curds, and I will be your friend for life. Remember that, John. Shout outs to a lot of people who are watching and listening. Wisco Hockey 2025, Josh Sturm 1249, Yaya Kez, I think, Yaya and K3Z. Mike Hopf is watching, listening from Billings, Montana. Boy, that's a hike. And we thank you for tuning in and watching tonight. Thank you, Mike. And Jeff Every is watching as well. Jeff Every 2945 says, good luck tonight to our son, head coach Dan Van Slyke, and grandsons Cole and Will. Wisconsin Fan 13 is watching as well. Try to keep it entertaining. And yes, the plug-in kind of had a little gremlin in it. We got it fixed, so we're good there. And of course, if you want to work for Zaleski Sports, we're always looking for producers and on-air talent. Go to ZaleskiSports.com, and there is a tab for on-air talent availability to work for the company. All I can tell you is I love my job. And that's not being facetious. That's being straight up honest. 2-0 here in favor of Everest. We look ahead to these two teams, what they've got coming up on their schedule. Thursday, the Everest Evergreens will host the Mosinee Indians. And the next match I have for Marshfield is on Tuesday, December 23rd, and they will host Mosinee here at the Marshfield Ice Arena. And the ice arena located on the grounds of the Marshfield Fairgrounds, the Central Wisconsin Fairgrounds. This is a nice complex here. Softball diamonds in the big tractor pull area and grandstand and the world's largest round barn. And those of you who remember the joke about the farmer and the round barn, I won't share it here, but it's an oldie but a goodie. All right, friends, the Zoboni is just about finishing up here. We'll take a minute here to hear from our sponsors and come back and get you ready for period number 3. Can Marshfield mount a comeback, or will Everest ice the victory? I knew I had to say that. Back after these messages, you're watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by ShedsDelivered.com.
Set the sails for Black November. Smee, this one looks epic.
Our inventory is mighty and in ship shape, Captain.
Arrgh, whether it's furniture, appliances, or mattresses, they are all priced to set sail, Captain.
I see it's time for me to take me Black November back. This could be interesting.
Follow your compass to Mittens in Marshfield and find your treasure chest this Black November.
Get fresh meats and cheeses every day at Smith Brothers Meats. Let Smith Brothers Meats cater your next event. Smith Brothers Meats of Colby open Monday through Saturday. When buying or selling, Brock & Decker Real Estate is the team you need by your side. Call Sammy or Sue today and visit on North Central Avenue, Brock & Decker.
All right, we're back here in Marshfield at the Ice Arena. Zamboni is put back in its garage, or as they say in Canada, garage. They will put the pipes back in, the nets back in, and we will get number 3 period underway. Take a moment to look and see what else is on the network tonight for Zaleski Sports. An awful lot of matches and games postponed due to the expected bad weather. We'll check in on some girls basketball. We've got Tri-County at Wisconsin Rapids Assumption, and Assumption leading 60-50 with 8 seconds left, and the Royals continue to roll. As they're going to take down Tri-County by 10. See what else is on the network. It's a lot of early starts, that's for sure. We have Mike Steinwagner on the call up in Stratford as the Newman Cardinals in girls basketball. And Newman Catholic 32, Stratford 57. They've got 2:48 left in that contest, and that will wrap up. We're expecting an awful lot of snow. They say the biggest snow was supposed to happen in the middle of the night. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have about 4 to 6 inches of snow to work with. So make sure you get that snowblower all powered up and ready to go, fueled up. And if you don't have one, make sure your shovel is all set and ready to go. I've got the Simplicity garden tractor all ready to go. I did that today. And if you like snow, this is going to be a great winter for you because they're predicting a lot of snow. And they're talking about cold for the weekend. I mean, we're talking below zero for the weekend. No sign of the lads coming out yet, but the nets are not up as well. And Stratford leading comfortably the girls over Wausau Newman, and they'll pick up the win tonight in that matchup. And I'm going to do what I always suggest for everyone to do. This is to go to ZaleskiSports.com and check out and see which one is coming up. We looked at Central Wisconsin cancellations. A lot of things a lot of programs and meetings are postponed for tonight. They are predicting, according to Channel 7, this is the app I have up right now, they're predicting our area should pick up 4 to 6 inches of snow. We're sort of in the big band of snow. And on either side of a track, it's going to be 2 to... Again, I'm going to check out the Zaleski Sports website here quick. Again, you go to live games. And I believe Wausau West was to play at Spash tonight, but Spash postponed that matchup. And I'm not sure about, we'll check out Wausau East Merrill. I do not believe they're going to play on Thursday. So a light night on the network, and the officials come out and get the pipes back in place. Again, recap of the scoring here, both for Everest in the first period. Gabe Simonson at 13-12 made it 1-0 Evergreens. And then with 1:14 left in period 2, Hayden Johnson with a wrister made it 2-0 in favor of DC Everest. We've got the officials out on the ice. Everything's set up in Marshfield. The lads are coming out onto the ice from the locker room. We'll have a face-off here pretty quick. Got a nice crew of adult fans sitting next to us here in the stands from Everest. Marshfield warming up a little bit. The Everest lads coming out now out of their locker room. A plethora of games and matches on Thursday and Friday on the network. I say a plethora. So make sure that you check out ZaleskiSports.com. Again, go to that live games tab to find out what games and matches are on the schedule. Also a great place to check out standings. And another great place to check out stats and find out about your favorite teams is to go to Bound. B-O-U-N-D. They have some really good statistics for you. Face off here for period number 3. center ice. And we're underway in the last period of the match here tonight. Both teams in the boards. This has been a very physical match tonight. Ooh, you can hear that up here. As we've switched sides again. And the whistle.
All right, hockey fans, we're going to announce the winner of the 50-50 raffle. To get your tickets out.
They're going to announce the 50-50 raffle tickets, and John and I did not buy any tickets. We've been working.
Again, 3-6-9-6-5.
Wausau West and Smash are playing tomorrow. Thank you, Wisco Hockey. Yeah, back in the old days too, with a lot of snow, didn't cancel school and didn't postpone a lot of things. Where I went to high school was in the Elroy Kendall Wilton district of Royal High School, and every game that we missed due to a snow day, we made up. That's how it worked. There was one year we missed about 10 days of school due to snow, and we made up all 10 days. Penalty for Everest. 2-minute penalty for Cooper Barigi. Power play goal attempt here for Marshfield. And they need to put the biscuit in the basket. Trailing 2-0. They try to clear it. Line change for Everest. Line change for Marshfield. Marshfield on the attack and the power play. Boy, Wyatt Fisher can cruise, but we've got a whistle. Offside. Offside. Thank you, John. John Standifer, my excellent producer, hockey player. Shot on goal, knocked away. Another good save by Griffin Bonnell. Thanks for all the chiming in tonight on the YouTube page too. It makes the broadcast even more interesting to know who's watching and what you're seeing. We've got a gentleman watching from Billings, Montana. Marshfield on the attack. They've got a power play for 30 seconds. Another good save by Bonnell. Glove save, and we'll have a face-off. Marshfield's got 28 seconds left on their power play. Everest looks to clear. Cole Kenny says otherwise for Marshfield behind the goal line. Back up top. Chen. Pass over. Shot. Another one knocked away. Wide on the shot. Everybody on even strength now. Marshfield's had a couple of power play opportunities and have not cashed in. Both teams at full strength, 5-on-5. Can't clear it out of the neutral zone. Still in the Everest zone. Good check. Shot. Knocked away again. Back into the Marshfield zone. They will push. Tracked down by Slavin. Slavin will push it ahead. Tied up in the boards with Matilla. Marshfield looks to clear. Everest wants to pop that in. Yes, we do have shots. It's on the other board. Marshfield with 15 shots on goal. Everest with 25. Both scoreboards are not the same. The one to our right, which is nearest to us, does not have shots on goal. The one on the other end does. Keep an eye on those for you. Everest is back under control of the puck. Pass to the left. Marshfield back in control behind the goal line. Pass up the ice, knocked away by Barigi. Hutch Anderson tied up. Back out to Cole Van Slyke. Van Slyke will push. Van Slyke tried to do that wraparound, pushed away. Okay, Neil Mullins has had his hands full tonight. I head back into the Marshfield zone. Everest with the control in the neutral zone. Marshfield looks to clear. They can't. It's Slavin. And it's getting pretty interesting now as time continues to tick away under 11 minutes. Whistle blows. The devil went down to Georgia. Face off, Everest zone. Controlled by the Evergreens. Shot on goal, knocked away. Good look for Cashton Anderson, just couldn't put the biscuit in the basket. Here come the Evergreens on the fast break. Mullins with the save. Oh, a little extracurricular. And we got a whistle. Mullins with a good glove save. Will we have some penalty time? And we will. That's going to be number 5, Jack Matilla, in the box. And I believe he's going to get a 2-minute. These two teams have rivalries in all sports between Marshfield and Everest. A 2-minute penalty for Jack Matilla will put Everest in the power play.
Marshfield penalty number 5, 2 minutes for roughing.
Back in the corner. Up top. Shot on goal. Good shot by Xavier May, but knocked down. We'll have a face-off. Just the big difference in shots. That was the 28th for Everest, 16 only for Marshfield. And Marshfield had a 5-on-3 in period 2 and could not score. Everest in control, up on top, shot wide of the mark. Checked into the boards. Marshfield will control now. Through the neutral zone, will flip it into the Everest zone, tracked down by Bennell. Everest on the attack. Back to Bennell. Everest on the right. Marshfield on the left. Evergreens in their green jerseys with the white numbers, letters, and trim. And the Tigers in the white jerseys with the orange letters, numbers, and trim, and black as well. Everest continues to keep the pressure on the Tigers. They got 8 seconds before they're back at full strength, Marshfield.
Marshfield full strength.
Now Marshfield back at full strength. And another shot knocked away by Mullins. Everest will reset. Covered up by Griffin Bennell. Stay tuned for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show at the conclusion of our match tonight. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get those fresh cheese curds on Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. A good night to sit in the recliner and watch Zaleski Sports. We've had an excellent hockey game here tonight in Marshfield. Two rivals battling it out here at the Marshfield Ice Arena. Shot on goal, another one missed. Knocked down by Mullins. Another save for Neil Mullins. 30 shots on goal for Everest. And another cover up by Mullins. He has had a workout between the pipes today. New line change for Marshfield. Again, these teams will host Mosinee for their next games. Thursday for Everest, and next Tuesday, or pardon me, Tuesday the 23rd for Marshfield. Marshfield tried the attack and taken away. Fisher, a head shot on goal. And it's in! A basket in the basket! Number 11, Wyatt Fisher. Between he and Matilla, Wyatt Fisher takes the lid off of the net and gets Marshfield on the board. .720 left, and that goal by Wyatt Fisher. Face off at center ice.
Marshfield goal number 11, Wyatt Fisher. Assisted by number 8, Hutch Anderson. And number 9, Cole Kenny.
Hutch Anderson and Cole Kenny with the assist. Looking for more. Another one! Holy cow! Not even at 2. An offensive explosion for Marshfield. 2 goals in the span of 15 seconds here, and we're tied at 2. Fireball. Wow. And Marshfield has been able to put the puck in the net. I'll await the announcement of the goal scored. Not sure.
That's another Marshfield goal. Number 8, Hutch Anderson. Assisted.
Hutch Anderson with the goal.
And number 11, Wyatt Fisher. Time to goal, 9:55 in the third period.
15 seconds apart, and another shot on goal. I'll tell you something, Bunnell has had a good job tonight in goal, and just in the span of 15 seconds gave up 2 goals. Tied at 2. Will we, John, you think we're going to have another overtime? he's shaking his head, yes. Our first match here against Baldwin Woodville, I believe it was last week, went to double overtime. Yeah, 2, yeah. Shift change for Marshfield on the whistle as we have the face-off on the far end. That's in the Marshfield zone. Face-off.
Marshfield penalty, number 12, 2 minutes of tripping.
And a penalty for Marshfield on Braden Widman, 2 minutes for tripping. So power play for Everest. And they have not been shy on their shots on goal tonight, the Evergreens. Back in the DCE zone. In the neutral zone now. Trying to get back in the Marshfield zone. They keep it there. Back out. Good pass. Shot on goal. Good knockdown. Good look for Gabe Simonson. Just knocked away. Power play yet for Everest. That shot wide. Five on 4 for the Evergreens. Under a minute and the penalty for Marshfield. Another good block by Mullins. .20 seconds left in the power play. Shot on goal, Mullins gloves it. And Neil Mullins has tightened up the defense here in period 3. Line change for both teams. And a face-off in the Marshfield zone. 30 saves for Neil Mullins in the pipes. Five seconds left in the power play for DC Everest. Behind the goal line of the Evergreens. They'll push it back out. Slavin. Shot. Knocked too wide. Back at full strength. Even up. Slavin. Shot. Knocked away. Whistle. And another glove save for Neil Mullins. .32 saves for Neil Mullins tonight. Marshfield on the attack. Matella lost it. Whoa, Nelly, there goes the stick flying up in the air. Play will go on. Line change for Everest. Shot of the goal wide. Here comes Marshfield on the attack. Shot wide, knocked away, but Fisher tried to get a good shot off, knocked away. The intensity increasing, approaching 3 minutes left in regulation. Shot, Mullins knocked it down. Still have that stick on the Everest zone. Shot is high. Flipped away by Marshfield. That'll be icing probably. Yes, it will. And we'll get that stick picked up. Kind of reminded me of when that stick flew up and they had to leave it. That's one of the odd rules. Since I'm more of the basketball guy, I do enjoy watching hockey. But in basketball, if you have a kid who gets hurt on a fast break, you have to let the fast break play out before you stop play. Face-off in the Marshfield zone. They change players. Everest with the shot. Mullins knocks it away. Puts it in the glove. Another glove save for Neil Mullins. 36 shots on goal. 37, that is. Another face-off in the side circle. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, 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 bump. Under 3 minutes. Will we have overtime? We shall see. Everest on the attack. Marshfield defense tightens up. Everest in the neutral zone. Here comes Marshfield, breakaway for Fisher. Fisher's shot is wide. Everest will push into the Marshfield zone. Shot wide for Caden Allen. Under 3 minutes. And there the clock is going. And we have a whistle. I think we had an issue with the clock, didn't run. Well, I'll tell you something, this has been an entertaining game. Joe Anderson here with John Standifer. We may have another overtime. John is smiling. Think you'll have a snow day tomorrow, sir? Yeah. 35 years of teaching, I don't worry about snow days anymore. Retirement is very good. Working for this great company is even better. Thank you for tuning in to Zaleski Sports. All right, we have 2:45. Now they've changed it now to 2:30. So 2.5 minutes left in regulation, tied at 2. Marshfield trailed to 2-0 until the third period, when 2 goals were scored within 15 seconds of each other by the Tigers to even it at deuce. And we have a whistle. Line change for both squads. Marshfield looking for their first victory of the season. And Everest looking to improve to 3-1 and 2-0 in the Valley Conference. Face-off in the Marshfield end. Marshfield zone, that is, excuse me. Everest in control. Mullins in the crease. Can his defense help him out? Minute and a half remaining. Up top. Pass underneath. No. Saved by Mullins in the glove. Face off in the Marshfield zone. Track behind the goal line. They keep it in the Marshfield zone. Everest really putting the pressure on the defense for the Tigers. Approaching a minute left in regulation.
1 minute left.
And 1 minute left. Unless something happens here in the next 50 seconds, we will be going to overtime. Marshfield looking to clear. And we have icing. Well, thanks to all the people who have chimed in on the YouTube page.
Timeout, DC Everest.
And Everest calls timeout. Let's take a break, John, for a minute. We're watching high school hockey on Zaleski Sports. Back after this.
I'm going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? Possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Shout out. Corner of the city. I got to give a shout out to Elmer Allen. He's helped me out quite a bit with names and being able to get in the back. So shout out to Mr. Allen. 30 seconds left, tied at 2. Will we have a winning goal in 30 seconds or will we head to overtime? We shall see. Face off. Everest does not pull the goalie. Marshfield looks to clear. And they do. That's Gabe Simonson. Cole Van Slyke. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3/10 of a second. I think John is correct. I think we're going to be doing an overtime period here. And that will do it in regulation. We go to overtime.
Fans, we are going to overtime. First overtime period will consist of an 8-minute period, 5-on-5, Sun victory.
My goodness. So we're going to overtime. Wisco Hockey. That's quite a hike. Is that where they have the snowmobile races, Tom? We've got a 3-minute intermission here. No Zamboni. We will play in an overtime period. It's sort of like an extension of the third period, I believe. Very similar to basketball. Recap of the scoring. DC Everest scored first in the first period of Gabe Simonson. And they made it 2-0 by Hayden Johnson's goal as we completed 2 periods of hockey. In the third period, back-to-back, 2 goals within 15 seconds of each other. The first by Wyatt Fisher, and 15 seconds later, Hutch Anderson tied it at 2. And now we head to overtime. Marshfield has had a couple of power play goal attempt tries, but has not been able to score on the power play. As we look at the shots, 40 shots on goal for Everest, 22 for Marshfield. Been a pretty busy night for Neil Mullins in net for Marshfield and for Griffin Bunnell for DC Everest. Boy, we got a nice crowd watching tonight too. Thanks for tuning in to our broadcast. Minute and a half left before we drop the puck again here in overtime. Marshfield getting ready. Everest getting ready. John and I have been in here since about 4:15. Oh, he came at 3:30. I'm going to check up on my daughter who had to make a trip to Michigan and come back today. I think she's back in her flat in in Madison, excuse me. And survey says home. So that makes me a happy camper. 15 seconds to overtime beginning. And I believe it's at 5 minutes, John? 5 minutes. Five-minute overtime, sudden death. And we switch sides. Everest now on your left, Marshfield on your right. Both teams at full strength. Marshfield in the Everest zone, shot knocked away, almost. My goodness, Bunnell, just by the narrowest of margins, knocked that away. Now in the Marshfield zone, good knockdown by Xavier May. Shot knocked down, good shot by Caden Allen, but Mullins knocked it down. Breakaway here for Cole Kenny. Kenny shot a goal on again, missed. Getting pretty intense. Even more intense than the first three periods. And that's saying a lot. Good attempt on goal by Van Slyke, doesn't go. Everest retains possession. Knocked away by Marshfield. Schindler. Back to Everest. And whistle. I believe we have offside. So a face-off in the neutral zone. Shot knocked away by Mullins. Good wrister from Ethan Whitmore, knocked down. Another shot, Mullins knocks it away. Behind the goal line. Everest has taken control here in the overtime period. They clear it out. We've got under 6 minutes. Everest, here they come. Shot on goal. Mullins knocks it down with the glove save. Aiden Haupt. Good shot on goal, but Mullins says you'll get nothing and like it. Line change for the Evergreens. And that shot goes way out of play. And away from Hayden Johnson. Another face-off in the Marshfield zone. Marshfield looking to clear, they can't. Good wrister from Simonson keeps it in the Marshfield zone. Can the Tigers clear? No, Everest in control, back to the Marshfield zone. Tigers try to clear, they do. And we're gonna have offsides. Whistle blows, we'll have a face-off line change for Marshfield. I'll tell you, friends, this has been an intense match tonight. In comes Bodie Slavin for Marshfield. Mullins knocks that one away. Marshfield trying to clear Everest, just not allowing it to happen. Slavin tracks it down. They'll reset. Van Slyke. Pass across the ice. Tries to do the wraparound. No. He'll bring it back out. Shot. Good shot on goal by Slavin. Marshfield cannot clear out of their zone. Everest will track it down. Good pressure by Blake Meisner. Marshfield now in the Everest zone. 3:45 left in the first overtime. Sudden death. Everest now. Whitmore and Mullins, another save. Line change for Marshfield. Face off in the Marshfield zone. Byler for Everest, and under the glove of Neil Mullins will have a face-off. Marshfield looking a little fatigued. Everest looking a little fresher here in the overtime. Tied up in the corner. Trying to break that puck free, and they do. Oh, good defensive stand by Cashton Anderson. Hutch Anderson tried to. He and Gabe Simonson duking it out. Simonson now with the puck. Simonson checked into the board. Oh, and a whistle. It was in the crease. Holy moly. Line change for both teams. I'll tell you something. Neil Mullins and Griffin Bunnell are going to need their Wheaties tomorrow. They have been both outstanding in nets tonight. Face off. That shot wide, another face off coming up. 2:19 left in overtime 1. I got my mind set on you. I got my mind set on you. Face off in the Marshfield zone. Blake Meisner. Meisner with the winning goal! Blake Meisner in overtime. And the Marshfield Tigers pick up their first victory of the season, 3-2 in overtime over DC Everest. Which makes the Marshfield Tiger fans happy. What a great hockey game here at the Marshfield Arena. An overtime affair won by Marshfield 3-2 on the winning goal by Blake Meisner.
Blake Meisner, unassisted. Time goal 5:52 in the first overtime period.
Well, friends, we'll be back after our messages from Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafflatiri, Caffla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to the Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school hockey. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. The Marshfield Tigers pick up a 3-2 overtime victory over DC Everest. I'm here first with Coach Nelson Spindler. What are your thoughts on the overtime victory tonight?
Yeah, it was a great win. Kids picked it up in the third period and in overtime. Started moving the puck, taking the body, and getting the puck down deep. So, great win.
I was going to say early on they seemed a little flat. I mean, in the first period they gave up that goal really quick, and then the intensity picked up.
We got a young team, right? So they're working into the season, gaining some experience, and we're excited to see what the fruits of their labor through practice, what that can yield for us late in the season.
And you pick up that first victory of the season too.
First conference win too.
Yeah.
We're excited. Yeah.
Okay, so thanks for your time, sir. I am here with Mr. Blake Meisner, who's wearing the hard hat. Scored the winning goal in overtime. What are your thoughts? What was going through your mind when you had that shot on goal to win the game?
Well, I realized I had to get wide, and then I realized the goalie had me beat to the far or close side, so then I did a wraparound, and then it was unreal from there.
Body checking tonight. Holy cow.
Yeah, we're hoping to play a little bit more physical, but can always play more physical.
I was going to say, just sitting up here, and you hear all that slamming into the boards. Yeah. Does that hurt?
Nope. That's why we got pads.
Well, we're going to put you in the house. You know how this works, right? Yeah. Okay, I'll hand you the mic, and I'll get out the shot and count to 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm Blake Meisner, and I'm in the house.
All right. Thank you, Blake.
Thank you.
Congratulations, young man. Thank you, Coach Spindler. All right, friends, quick wrap up here. First period goal by Gabe Simonson made it 1-0 after one for DC Everest.